Have you ever found yourself grappling with the challenge of handling disrespect? In a world filled with highs and lows, navigating through disrespectful encounters can be like walking a tightrope. But fear not, because today we're diving deep into the profound teachings of Stoicism, a philosophy that's not just a relic of the past, but a timeless guide for mastering the art of self-respect. Join me as we explore Respect Yourself. 10 Stoic lessons for handling disrespect. Ever wondered how the ancient Stoics managed to maintain their composure in the face of adversity? Picture this. You're walking down the bustling streets of ancient Rome, and you can feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. How do you, like the Stoics, rise above the noise and maintain your inner serenity? Lesson 1. The power of perception. In the world of Stoicism, Epictetus, the heavyweight philosopher, drops a truth bomb. It's not about what happens to you, but how you perceive it. Picture this. You're in the thick of disrespect, feeling the heat rising, blood boiling. Now, hold up. Epictetus is urging us to hit the pause button and take a mental step back. He's saying, hey, the power to control your reactions, my friend, is right between your ears. When disrespect knocks at your door, it's not just about the offense itself. It's about how you choose to see it. Is it a direct hit on your character, or is it a golden chance to flex your resilience muscles? Consider this like a mental judo move, using the force of disrespect against itself. Instead of letting it drag you down, flip the script. Look at it as an opportunity, a challenge waiting to be conquered. When life throws you shade, throw back the sunshine of a shifted perspective. Epictetus isn't asking you to be a mind reader, he's asking you to be a mind master. So, the next time disrespect makes a cameo in your life, ask yourself, is it a storm to weather or a dance to navigate? Remember, the way you see it is the key to how you'll rise above it. That's the power of perception, my friends. The first lesson on our Stoic journey to handling disrespect. Stay tuned for more Stoic wisdom that's as practical as your morning coffee. Until next time, keep those perspectives sharp and your resilience even sharper. Cheers to seeing the world through Stoic tinted glasses. Lesson 2. Embrace your imperfections. Here's a little food for thought. Have you ever found yourself stressing over what others think about you? It's like trying to control the weather. Impossible, right? Well, Seneca, this ancient Stoic dude, had a gem of wisdom to drop on us about this. Imagine this. You're out there in the world, doing your thing, and suddenly you get hit with some judgment or criticism. Can you control that? Nah, not really. Seneca, the wise old Stoic, says, hey, focus on the stuff you can actually control. And that brings us to lesson 2. Embrace your imperfections, for they make you human. Let's break it down. You can't control how others see you. People are like mystery novels, full of twists, turns, and unexpected surprises. Their opinions, well, they're like the weather. Ever-changing and most of the time completely out of your hands. But here's the kicker. Your reaction to those opinions, that's where the real magic happens. That's the stuff that shapes who you are. Think about it. When someone throws shade your way, are you gonna let it ruin your day, or are you gonna brush it off and keep being your awesome self? Seneca's saying, look, you're not perfect, none of us are. Embrace those quirks, flaws, and imperfections, because, buddy, that's what makes you human. So, next time someone gives you the side eye or shoots you a judgmental glance, remember this Stoic wisdom. You can't control the opinions flying around, but you sure as heck can control how you respond. Embrace your imperfections, wear them like a badge of honor, and let that be the compass guiding your character. In a world full of critics and judgments, be the master of your own narrative. Seneca would probably say, You do you, imperfections and all. After all, it's not about being flawless, it's about being authentically, beautifully human. And that, my friends, is the key to Stoic coolness. Now, think about a time when you felt the sting of disrespect. How did it affect your emotions? Were you angry, hurt, or maybe a bit of both? The Stoics would tell you that our emotions are like wild horses, and it's our duty to rein them in. So, how do we gain control over these powerful forces within us? Lesson 3. The discipline of desire. Imagine your desires as those craving monsters within, hungry for recognition, validation, or maybe just a big slice of chocolate cake. According to Epictetus, the ancient Stoic wizard, these desires are the puppet masters pulling the strings of our emotions. Now, don't we all know the roller coaster of emotions? Someone cuts you off in traffic and boom, anger takes the wheel. Your crush sends a sweet message and suddenly joy is in the driver's seat. Epictetus, however, drops a truth bomb. The key to emotional zen lies in controlling those pesky desires. So, let's break it down. We've got desires on one side and emotions on the other. Epictetus says, hey, why not play matchmaker? If you desire something beyond your control, like making everyone like you, prepare for an emotional roller coaster. But if you discipline your desires, choosing only what you can control, like being a kind human being, guess what? Emotional serenity is yours. Picture it this way. Your desires are like a wild horse, and you're the savvy cowboy trying to tame it. You don't let it run rampant, trampling your emotional garden. Instead, you gently guide it, making sure it stays within the fences of what you can control. Think of the last time you were hit with disappointment. Did you crave a different outcome? Sure, we all have. But here's the Stoic truth. When you discipline your desires to align with what you can control, disappointment becomes a mere pebble in the path, not a boulder blocking your way. So, the next time those craving monsters rear their heads, remember Epictetus's sage advice. Discipline your desires, my friend, and watch as your emotional ship sails smoothly through the storm of life. It's not about suppressing desires, but about taming them, turning them into loyal companions on your journey to mastering the art of emotions. In the grand play of life, you're not just an actor, you're the director, controlling the script of your emotional epic. So, grab the reins, discipline those desires, and let the symphony of your emotions play in perfect harmony. After all, as Epictetus would say, it's not the cards you're dealt, but how you play your hand. Lesson 4. Fortitude in the face of adversity. Picture yourself in a situation where disrespect is staring you right in the face, and all you've got is your inner strength. Lesson 4, from Seneca, echoes loud and clear. Fortitude is the guardian of virtue. Think of it like this. When life throws its curveballs your way, the Stoics would nudge you to hold your ground, to stick to your values, because it's in those tough moments that your real character takes shape. Now, let's break it down. You know those moments when everything seems to go south, and you feel like the world's against you. Seneca's saying, hang on tight to your principles, buddy. It's like being in a boxing ring with challenges, and instead of backing down, you square up and say, bring it on. Ever thought about what makes a person truly admirable? It's not the sunny days that define us, it's the storms we weather. Seneca, that old Stoic sage, believed that in the face of trouble, your backbone straightens and your character toughens up. It's easy to be all high and mighty when life's a breeze, but when the winds of adversity blow, that's when you show your true mettle. So, imagine this scene. You're at a crossroads, and disrespect is knocking on your door. What do? Seneca's whispering in your ear. Stand tall, my friend. Your virtue is your armor. It's not about throwing punches or getting defensive. It's about having the backbone to face adversity head-on, with your principles as your shield. Think of it as a test. Life's throwing challenges at you, not to break you, but to mold you into something stronger. Like a blacksmith shaping a sword, adversity tempers your character. Seneca's lesson 4 is like a pep talk for the soul, telling you that when the going gets tough, that's your moment to shine. So, the next time you find yourself at the intersection of disrespect and virtue, remember Seneca's words. Fortitude isn't about flexing muscles, it's about standing your ground with a quiet strength, knowing that your virtue is your most unyielding ally. In the grand theatre of life, where the plot twists and turns, let fortitude be your guiding star. Because, my friend, it's not just about facing adversity, it's about emerging from it with your character gleaming like a well-forged blade. Lesson 5. Choose the higher road. Let me take you back to the Roman Senate, where Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, faced constant challenges to his authority. Despite the political scheming and blatant disrespect, he remained steadfast, guided by the Stoic principles that form the bedrock of Lesson 5. Choose the higher road, even when others choose otherwise. When life throws disrespect your way, think of it as a mirror reflecting your character. It's not about being weak and taking the easy way out. It's about finding strength in your choices. Marcus Aurelius, a wise old soul, dropped this truth bomb. Happiness is a simple recipe. It's all in your head, in the way you think. So let's break it down. Picture this. You're cruising through your day, and bam! Disrespect blindsides you. Your gut reaction might be to fire back, match disrespect with disrespect. It's a tempting road, right? But hold up, there's a higher road calling your name. Choosing the higher road doesn't mean you're a pushover. Nah, it's about flexing your mental muscles, showing the world that your character stands tall, even in the face of disrespect. Think of it like a superhero move. Instead of stooping to their level, you rise above it all. Now, why take the higher road? Well, Marcus Aurelius knew a thing or two about crafting a happy life. See, he wasn't talking about external stuff, like a fancy car or a big house. No. He meant the real deal. Inner happiness, the kind that comes from mastering your thoughts. When you choose the higher road, you're not just reacting, you're crafting your happiness recipe. It's like saying, hey, disrespect, you won't shake me. I've got this secret sauce called inner peace, and it's way stronger than anything you're throwing my way. Think of it as an invitation to a mental dojo where you practice the art of choosing calm over chaos. It's not easy. Nobody said it would be. But every time you take that higher road, you're building mental resilience. You're becoming the architect of your happiness, constructing a fortress that disrespect can't breach. So, the next time disrespect knocks on your door, resist the urge to go low. Instead, channel your inner Marcus Aurelius, take the high road, and watch as your character shines brighter than any insult. After all, as the old sage himself put it, the ingredients for a happy life are right there in your thoughts. Choose wisely, my friend. Happiness is just a high road away. Lesson 6. Embrace change. In the intricate mosaic of life, one thing's for sure. Change is like that friend who always shows up uninvited. Lesson 6. Give change a big old bear hug. Let's keep it real. Disrespect usually knocks on our door because we're trying to play hide and seek with change. The Stoics, those ancient life coaches, drop some wisdom bombs on us. Roll out the welcome mat for change, and suddenly, disrespect is left scratching its head, wondering where it went wrong. Think about it. When life throws you curveballs, the knee-jerk reaction is often to throw a tantrum. But the Stoics are here to tell you, chill out, embrace the roller coaster. Disrespect might just be a passenger on that ride. But when you wrap your arms around change and shout, bring it on, it's like you're wearing an invisible shield. Imagine this. Your plans crumble like a cookie and disrespect struts in with a smirk. Instead of giving it the satisfaction of a dramatic showdown, you channel your inner Stoic. You give change a high five and whisper, let's dance. Suddenly, disrespect is left awkwardly shuffling its feet, wondering why it thought it could mess with you. Why? Because when you embrace change, you're saying, I see you, life. I know you're unpredictable and I'm cool with it. It's like being the Zen master of your own story. Disrespect thrives on chaos. But when you're waltzing through the whirlwind of change, it realizes it's playing second fiddle to your dance moves. So, the next time change knocks on your door, invite it in like an old friend. Show it around, introduce it to your plans, and watch as disrespect sulks away, realizing it's no match for someone who's got change as their co-pilot. In a nutshell, Lesson 6 is all about making change your wingman. When you embrace the fact that life is a wild, unpredictable ride, disrespect becomes that annoying backseat driver you can easily ignore. Cheers to rolling with the punches, dancing in the rain, and making change your BFF in this crazy journey called life. Lesson 7. The Power of Silence. Picture a calm, peaceful lake, unruffled by even the tiniest of waves. Here we delve into Lesson 7. Unlock the power of silence. Seneca, the wise Stoic, once shared a gem of wisdom about facing disrespect, and it's all about the art of keeping quiet. Imagine this. When faced with rudeness or criticism, rather than firing back with words, Seneca urges us to embrace the strength found in silence. Have you ever been in a situation where someone disrespected you, and you felt the urge to fire back with a snappy comeback? It's a natural instinct, right? But Seneca challenges us to take a different path. He suggests that in the face of disrespect, instead of responding hastily, we should choose a silence as our weapon of choice, not the awkward, uncomfortable silence, but the kind of silence that speaks volumes about our strength of character. It's not about biting your tongue or suppressing your emotions. It's about strategic silence. Imagine a verbal battlefield where every word is a weapon. In this scenario, silence becomes your shield. Seneca encourages us to choose our battles wisely, to consider whether every disrespectful comment deserves a response. Think about it this way. When you choose silence, you're not admitting defeat. Instead, you're declaring that your inner peace and self-respect are more important than engaging in a verbal skirmish. It's like telling the world, I won't let your disrespect shake the foundations of my character. Silence, in this context, is an art form. It's the Mona Lisa smile in the face of provocation. It's the unspoken strength that resonates louder than any spoken word. Seneca believed that our character is a fortress, and silence is the moat that protects it from the invasion of disrespect. So, the next time someone tries to ruffle your feathers, think about the serene lake. Picture yourself standing strong, choosing your words wisely, and letting the power of silence be your guiding force. It's not about being passive, it's about being purposeful in your response. In the grand theater of life, where words are the actors, let your silence be the director. Remember, Silence is not just the absence of noise. It's a powerful statement that says, I choose to rise above the noise of disrespect. Embrace the art of silence and let the strength of your character speak volumes in a world that often mistakes loudness for significance. Have you ever found yourself dwelling on the opinions of others, allowing their disrespect to cast a shadow on your self-worth? Now consider this. What if your value wasn't determined by external validation? How liberating would that be? Lesson 8. Discovering your true value. Have you ever found yourself dwelling on the opinions of others, allowing their disrespect to cast a shadow on your self-worth? Now consider this. What if your value wasn't determined by external validation? How liberating would that be? Your worth is not measured by the opinions of others. Epictetus. Let's dive into this nugget of wisdom. Imagine this. You're scrolling through your social media feed, and suddenly a comment hits you like a curveball. It stings. But hold on, Epictetus is here to say, stop letting others define your worth. Your value is not some external scorecard that changes with every like or dislike. Epictetus compares your self-worth to an internal compass. Picture it like this tiny, unshakable guide within you. To grasp this, you've got to anchor yourself in virtue and integrity. It's not about what the crowd thinks, it's about staying true to your principles. Think about a ship sailing through stormy seas. Your self-worth is that anchor keeping you steady, unfazed by the roaring waves of others' judgments. Epictetus is basically telling us, weather the storm within. Your worth is your own, unshaken by the outside noise. So, let's break it down. You mess up, it happens, but your worth isn't determined by a mistake. It's shaped by your commitment to being a decent human. The opinions swirling around, they're like passing clouds. Here one moment, gone the next. You, my friend, are the sky, constant and unchanging. Now, imagine you're at a carnival and everyone's handing out gold stars. Some give you one, others don't. Epictetus says, don't let those stars dictate your value. Instead, look inward. Are you being true to yourself? That's the real gold star. So, here's the kicker. In a world that loves to slap labels on us, Epictetus urges us to be label-proof. Your worth isn't a sticker slapped on by others. It's a masterpiece you're crafting day by day, brushstroke by brushstroke. In the grand gallery of life, your self-worth is the Mona Lisa, not a scribble on a bathroom wall. Epictetus invites you to take the curator's seat. Frame your worth in the sturdy oak of your character, not the flimsy balsa wood of public opinion. In a nutshell, Lesson 8 is your permission slip to say, I define me. So embrace your quirks, flaws, and unique brushstrokes. Let Epictetus be your guide. Your worth isn't out there in the noise. It's right here, within you, waiting to be recognized, appreciated, and celebrated. Lesson 9. Practice gratitude. Amidst the chaos of our everyday hustle, it's a breeze to get caught up in what we lack rather than appreciating what's already here. Lesson 9 nudges us gently. Get into the habit of being thankful, even when disrespect comes knocking. Marcus Aurelius, the OG Stoic, throws us a lifeline, suggesting that when life throws shade, count your blessings. Because a heart full of gratitude acts like an antidote, neutralizing the venom of disrespect. Picture this. Your day's been a roller coaster, deadlines breathing down your neck, and then, bam! Disrespect barges in like an uninvited guest. It's easy to let it get under your skin, but here's where the magic happens. Instead of fuming, take a pause. Think about the roof over your head, the people who care, the hot cup of coffee that kick-started your day, simple things we often overlook. Marcus, the old sage, wasn't preaching about some grandiose, unattainable gratitude. Nope. He was talking about finding peace in the small stuff. When the world throws shade, throw back some gratitude. It's like armor, shielding you from the negativity swirling around. Remember that time a colleague dissed your idea in a meeting? Instead of letting it eat at you, shift your focus. Be thankful for the chance to contribute, for having ideas worth sharing. It's a game changer. Gratitude doesn't erase disrespect, but it reframes your perspective, making you resilient in the face of it. Marcus's wisdom is simple but packs a punch. The next time disrespect taps on your door, don't let it in. Instead, welcome gratitude, your ever-ready sidekick. It's not about denying the hurt. It's about choosing what deserves your attention. So, in the mess of life, let gratitude be your compass. Practice it when things are smooth, and especially when the road gets bumpy. Because, in Marcus' world, a thankful heart isn't just a shield. It's your superpower against the storms of disrespect. After all, in the grand tapestry of life, gratitude is the thread that weaves resilience and self-respect. Transport yourself to the ancient city of Athens, where Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, found himself shipwrecked and penniless. Lesson 10. Find tranquility in adversity. In the midst of chaos, Zeno discovered that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the resilience of the human spirit. Lesson 10. Find tranquility in adversity. Imagine being in the middle of a chaotic storm, where disrespect is the tempest that threatens to capsize the boat of your inner peace. This is where Lesson 10 comes into play, the profound wisdom of finding tranquility in adversity. Let's dive deep into this lesson by taking a cue from Zeno, the ancient philosopher who found himself shipwrecked in the city of Athens, stripped of possessions and penniless. In the face of life's tempests, Zeno discovered a profound truth, the ability to find the calm center of our being, a sanctuary untouched by external chaos. So how do we channel our inner Zeno when the storms of disrespect rage around us? It's about cultivating inner tranquility, a refuge that empowers us to rise above external turbulence. In practical terms, this means acknowledging that life isn't always a smooth sail. There will be moments of turbulence, but within the chaos lies an opportunity to tap into the serenity within. Picture it like finding the eye of the storm, that peaceful core untouched by the swirling winds. Cultivating inner tranquility involves adopting practices that ground us, even when the seas of life are rough. It might be a daily meditation routine, a moment of reflection, or the simple act of appreciating the beauty around us. Whatever it is, it becomes our anchor, keeping us steady when disrespect threatens to shake us to our core. By embracing tranquility in adversity, we don't just weather the storms, we transform through them. Picture yourself as a resilient ship, navigating the rough seas with grace. The external chaos may persist, but within, you become a beacon of calm strength. This transformative process doesn't just make us stronger, it makes us wiser. The lessons learned in the storms of life become invaluable compass points, guiding us toward greater self-respect and a deeper understanding of our own resilience. In essence, Lesson 10 teaches us that disrespect doesn't have to dictate the course of our internal voyage. Instead, we have the power to chart our own path, steering toward the tranquility within. So, the next time disrespect threatens your serenity, remember the wisdom of Zeno. Find that calm center, let it be your sanctuary, and emerge not just unscathed, but stronger, wiser, and more self-respecting than ever before. Conclusion. So there you have it, 10 Stoic lessons to help you navigate the turbulent waters of disrespect. Through the wisdom of Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, we discover that true strength lies in mastering ourselves, in cultivating a resilience that transcends the fleeting opinions of others. The next time disrespect knocks on your door, remember these Stoic lessons. Channel your inner philosopher king, embrace the discipline of desire, and choose the higher road. By doing so, you'll not only respect yourself, but inspire others to do the same. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Stoic wisdom. If you found value in these lessons, hit that like button, subscribe for more philosophical insights, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, the path to self-respect is a lifelong journey, and the Stoics are here to guide us every step of the way. Until next time, stay Stoic, stay strong.